My life on the X list.
Hey there, what's up YouTube? It's me, the Diva X, and it is Saturday, August 17th, 2013, and we are here, and I obviously, let me turn the music down a little bit more. Obviously we need to talk about music and what's happening in music right now, because two very good singles were released. One unexpected on they were rushed released due to hackers, and so I'm calling this video, I've decided all day I was thinking, well, what am I going to talk about on this video? And again, I don't really like to go into thoughts about the process, about what I'm going to say, just what I'm going to talk about, and then I usually forget. But this time for sure, I realized that this time we have to talk about the Lady Gaga Applause and Katy Perry Roar. And I want to call this, the title of this video, if you guys, well, after you guys see it, I guess the video would already be titled, but since I'm making it now, I decided the title was going to be called The Roaring Applause, because it's perfect for both songs. And not this whole video won't be talking about just that, but whatever. So let's talk about Lady Gaga. Let's talk about Lady Gaga, and let's talk about Applause. Let's talk about the whole pop art era. I'm very excited to see what she's actually doing with this. I feel like, I mean, I love Lady Gaga. There's nothing going to change that. She's Lady Gaga. She's made a place in my heart with her music, and I appreciate her art. I appreciate her. One thing I always said about Lady Gaga is just every time you see her, it's something different. Even if she's doing the promo, she's doing a promo moment, or she's right now she's promoting the Applause art pop era, I almost can guarantee, much like with her first two albums, that, I'm sorry, another eyelash moment, that's the thing about wearing fucking inch-long eyelashes, is they get into everything and they just kind of kick up a windstorm and then it's over, especially with those straggling hairs and you just are blinking the whole time. Anyhow, so I digress. Every performance that she does, even if it's the same set, even if it's the same song, even if it's the same rendition of the song, there's always something different about Lady Gaga's performances of her music. I can't think of any performances off the top of my head that have been exactly the same as far as when she's made appearances with different videos. So that's what I'm talking about. Either I'm going to tilt that a little bit more down from either the hair, the costumes, the rendition of the song, the editing of the song. She's always done something different, so it keeps you so engaged because you want to see what she's going to do next. And just like with the art pop era, I hope that she doesn't derive from that or veer from that, because I think that it works for her, and I mean, that's one of my things that I've always gave her credit for. Is she the most original? No, but who is? Every genre, it really has seen a repetitive in history, so it's not like I'm anticipating her to come out with this new magical, never heard before situation. I really just kind of feel like we're gonna see I don't know. She's not reinventing the wheel. I know there's a lot of anticipation for what is coming, and I just waiting for it. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like. So far, it looks like she's trying to work the dark hair. And I don't know if you guys know, but initially, when she first came into the world as Lady Gaga, they told her she could not do dark hair. Her record label told her she needed to make herself different from everyone else. At the time, I think Amy Winehouse was blowing up, and obviously Amy Winehouse had the dark hair. And there was another artist that was very similar in not style, but had the dark hair going on, and they wanted her to stand out, which is why she came out with the blonde. And so now I think it looks like she's embracing the brunettes, which is excellent, because I feel like that's the her who she's always wanted to be. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, wigs are wigs, but we'll see how she shows up and shows out, because so far I've seen variations of different photo shoots, and it looks dark. It looks like a dark era for her. So I'm excited. The Applause, the song. I like the song. I do like the song, but here's the thing that I feel is the thing for me is I can relate to the song. I don't think the general public, the general people, the general radio, the mainstream can really relate to that unless you're in show business or on the stage, a theater, artsy performer who do feed off the applause, or who do live for the applause. I don't live for the applause, but I understand the metaphor of loving when people love what you do. And I think everyone does, but if you don't have that in your life, if you don't have that experience, you don't relate to it. So I feel like that's where the not went wrong, but just kind of really was a selected market. So that's what I kind of feel about that. I relate to it. I love it. I do live for the applause. Not live again, but I do appreciate and like. I think that's kind of where she not went wrong, but maybe put herself into a corner. But hey, there's always a second single, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and whoever knows what else she's going to do with it. I do believe that the video is going to make the song. It's Saturday, so Thursday night, I asked the audience about their like or dislike for the single, and it was a very bleak return about the Applause single. And then switching channels, I also asked about Katy Perry's Roar, which, let me tell you, is my jam right now. I feel like it is it just is the song for me. I've listened to it every morning since I've gotten it, and I feel like roaring. I am woman, hear me roar. Like, it is that song that just kind of gets you going in a mood and just wants to make you go out and live the world and do the world and handle business. So I don't know. I'm very excited about the new Roar. Again, I like the song. I think it kind of goes for everyone. Everyone can relate to it. Everyone probably felt at some point in time where you wanted to roar. When you hear the song, some of you might not have heard it, but if you haven't, please do. I think it's a good song. It's a pop song. Both songs are pop songs. Applause is a little more, it definitely has a distinct sound to it. It's inspired by something. I don't know what. Maybe when she starts talking about it and giving more information about these things, there will be, I'm sure we'll hear about where that came from and why it is the way it is. But it's very, I don't know. I'm sorry. It's Fresno and it's hot and I have 5 pounds of hair on, so I'm starting to glisten. And normally I'm cool at this point in time, but I think it's the hair. It's heavy and it's hot, so I'm not going to complain. But anyhow, I put it on, so I might as well hurry up and finish this video. Yes, so Roar. If you haven't heard it, take a listen. Katy Perry's new single. It is pretty. I like it. It's on my top playlist. It's the first. I know I talked to you guys about my playlist. So every so often, every month or so, I make a new playlist of like my top songs, and that is number 1. Applause comes number 2. I normally don't put them in order of my favorites, but those are the 2 songs that are on the top, and that and Azalea Banks' Work. OMG, that song just gets me going too. But yeah, so switching gears outside of music, so check those 2 singles out if you haven't already, and then the official Lady Gaga art pop era, I guess, officially starts next week or something. I don't know. She had to bump it up. I think she bumped it up just to compete with Katy Perry. Personally, I don't think that it was based on all the leaks and whatever, because I actually didn't hear one leak of it, personally. Maybe I don't really like listening to leaks because I feel like it sets myself up for like, oh, I don't like the song, but then it's not really the song, whatever. But anyhow, moving on to the news subject, the meditations, the 21-day Deepak Chopra challenge. Today is day 13, and I am present. That is where we are. And if you've been following along, I'm again myself. I have been reading that with the. I'm not reading it. Doing the mantras, and also been reading the. I can't even think about it. Iyanla's book, Peace from Broken Pieces, and I have been Facebooking excerpts from that book, and that book is, in addition to the Chopra Meditation 21-day challenge, has like really did this. And as soon as I'm done reading, as soon as I'm done with the 21-day challenge and reading the book, I really want to share everything that I've kind of gotten from it with you guys. I've shared it really with only one person so far, just because I felt like I needed to, at least kind of what my personal process is and what I'm personally going through. I'm not going crazy. I just kind of need to fix some things in my life. I need to fix my life. Y'all better help me out. But anyhow, I've only shared my really honest, true feelings about all that with one person, so I am still a work in progress, but I definitely hope to, once I kind of figure things out, because I'm still learning. I'm a work in progress. I still have more work to do, and there's still more stuff that I gotta kind of get right with myself, in order for me to be able to kind of clearly express what I'm thinking and experiencing at the moment. But it's coming, and I feel like I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way. But I just kind of opening my eyes to a lot of stuff, and not even just stuff that's happening right now, just kind of stuff that's happened in my life from childhood, that I really just kind of never really shifted through, or sifted through, not shifted through, shifted and sifted through, to kind of like, what's really going on, and the way things maybe just dealing with stuff. So I'm excited about that. So this video is about 12 minutes long now, and I feel like I need to stop talking, because I tend to get in a mood when I start talking about what I'm doing. I tend to get emotional, obviously, because it's emotional, but it's good. It's not a bad emotion. It's just something that I feel I need to do, get done, work on, and I'm okay with that. And hopefully, what the end product is me being much more happier with myself, and much more happier with my life and the things around and the people in it. So yeah. Time will tell. I'm still reading. I'm still doing the meditation challenge. It won't be after the meditation challenge, because it's going to take more than 21 days, honey. I'll tell you that much. But it will be after I read that book, and after I kind of just find some results for myself, like some, those moments in life. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and all that fun stuff. I'm sorry that my I'm not really as crazy as I used to be. I'm just kind of been very busy, focusing on life, and so whatever. Tonight I'm gonna go out and have a few moments with my friends, and see how that goes, and have a good time, and so hopefully that works out. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm out. Okay, for reals.